Grr. I'm like, shoot. All right, I haven't made my million yet. And that is truly, you can call it whatever you want to call it, manifestation, whatever, but I'm going to make it. And days like this, or moments like this, it gives me drive, right? So this is broken. This is car number 2 is broken. So I had to remember, like, go up and pull it towards you. And for some reason, didn't want to act right. All right, so because I got to take car 1 to the shop, I got to drive car 2 for a little bit. And this car is just literally like dying, right? Older car and it's dying. So thank Almighty God that I have a family friend who is just somebody I've known ever since I was a little kid. And you know, he teaches me stuff, right? A whole lot of stuff. He's just taught me, you know, growing up as a tomboy, I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty. So I know how to check my own oil. I mean, ladies, come on, whether you are a survivor of domestic violence, single mom, we got to learn how to do these things so we can make it and not have to take our car to the shop all the time for little stuff. So definitely, I'm so grateful for him because he's taught me a lot. So long story short, I got to pour some oil in here. I had to go to the auto shop and make sure I got the right kind of oil. Mind you, make sure you know like your VIN number or something like that. I forgot the license plate number. Well, didn't really know what it was on this particular car. So I had to get that squared away to make sure I got the right kind of oil to pour in here just to make it until my car gets done. So I think from time to time I'm going to make these little videos because I'm just trying to be encouraging and say, come on, we can do this. You really can do this, right? Just, I mean, within reason. Of course, I'm not a mechanic or nothing like that. I'm just trying to give you some things to think about. So I'm about to pour some oil in here in car number 2 and then check something on car number 1 before I take it to the shop. So I'm gonna pull, you know, right here, pull the oil out, check the oil. I already know, actually, I don't have to do that part, but basically pour the oil in there and then check it to make sure it's enough to get me by. Why? Yes, this car has an oil leak and I already know it does, but all right, so here we go. Okay, this is car number 2. So I put like 2 quarts of oil in car number 1. I'm getting ready to actually get my power steering fixed on this car. So before I do that, I'm going to check just to make sure I have enough in there, which I should, right? I had to make sure that I had the right kind of power steering fluid that was compatible with the kind of car that I have. So definitely, I mean, there's just a lot of things. It can be very, very overwhelming, but in time, it gets better. Like, you know, you have to be careful because you always, I mean, there are men who are really definitely prey on you. Definitely that has happened to me. I mean, in ridiculous ways. So being safe and in finding individuals who will give you pointers. So between my nifty, thrifty, handy guy, just asking the mechanic questions. And if I'm really, really desperate, I ask my daddy. Because, you know, I'm no contact with my daddy. But, I mean, you know, we if it's an emergency, you know, I ask my daddy, or what I'll do is I ask my daddy through my mama, because I'm limited contact with my mom and no contact with my dad. So if it's something urgent, I'll just, you know, ask my mom through my dad. So you gotta, I mean, it does get easier over time, but just learning these little nifty things. Yes, I know that's like melted. I'll worry about that another day. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you because when I'm having days like this, I use it as drive. It gives me drive. Yes, I will make it. I know I deserve better than this. I know I'm going to have a nicer car than this. This is a temporary situation. In the very, 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 very near future, I'm going to make it because I'm worthy, and the stuff that I've been through, I mean, it is bad, like on a horrific level, like some elevated stuff. All right. Happy Thursday.